ain't trying to do what everybody else doing, just cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I fall but I grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go home. So am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. Am I tripping for having a vision? My prediction, I'ma be on top of the world. Walk and don't look back. Always do what you decide. Don't let them control your life. That's just how I feel. Oh, fight for yours, so don't let go. Don't let them compare you, no. Don't worry, you're not alone. That's just how we feel. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Oh yeah. Oh. Now am I wrong? Am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? Oh yeah. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. If you tell me I'm wrong, I don't wanna be right. If you tell me I'm wrong, I don't wanna be right. If you tell me I'm wrong, I don't wanna be right. If you tell me I'm wrong, I don't wanna be right. Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? But that's just how I feel. But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. So am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Oh yeah. Oh. Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? Oh yeah. But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see.
Good evening, everyone. Just before we get started, I wanted to make sure you all knew that we are streaming tonight's ceremony live on the internet. Hopefully you got the address as you came in or were asked about that. But in case you didn't, the address, if you want to text that to anybody unable to be here tonight, is www.ghc.edu/live. So it provides an opportunity for those who couldn't be here in person to also participate. So we'll get started in about 10 minutes. Thank you.
Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh, God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say
All right, good evening. First of my mistakes this evening, probably not the first actually, if the truth be known, but anyway, we're not waiting 10 minutes, it's 7 o'clock, and so we are going to have the entrance of our graduates. Good evening, everyone. My name is Diane Smith, and I work in transition programs here at Grays Harbor College. You know, I really love my job, and I especially love tonight because I get to be the first one up on stage here to say, congratulations, graduates. I also get the opportunity to introduce some really cool people this evening and to thank and acknowledge the hard work of a lot of people as we progress through the program tonight. I would like to start by introducing the folks that I'm sharing the stage with this evening. Starting from the person closest to the podium here is Dr. Jim Minkler, President of Grays Harbor College. To his right is Dr. Emily Lardner, Vice President for Instruction. Next is Dr. Harry Cartham, Board of Trustees member. Also tonight, who will be introduced a little bit later this evening as well, is one of our student speakers, Rath Reth. And our keynote speaker, Tricia McIntosh. It's important as we start this evening to acknowledge the support and how critical it is to have our president, vice president, and board of trustees support our programs here at Grays Harbor College. Without their commitment and dedication that allows us to provide the classes that helped you to achieve this goal for you this evening, we wouldn't have a program. So my thanks to all of you for your continued support of what we do. Now I would like to formally introduce Dr. Minkler, who is here to welcome you on behalf of the college.
Thank you, Diane. Well, welcome, graduates, Grays Harbor College high school graduates, Gravity Program GED recipients, and East Grays Harbor High GED recipients. You are completers. You are here tonight, and we are here to celebrate your accomplishment. From this day forward, you will know that what you put your mind to, you can achieve it. So, in the words of that you have in your program, believe that you can and you will. Tonight is a testament of the fact that you can. So set your your sights high, and you know that you can do it now. You know you can achieve. We are here to celebrate that. I congratulate not only you, graduating class, but also all of the people that are here in the audience tonight who have supported you, your teachers, your friends, your family, who have been there for you, making sure that you kept to it and were able to achieve what you have achieved tonight. So I welcome you all this evening. We celebrate your success. Congratulations to you all. And with that, I'll turn it back to Diane.
Thank you, Dr. Minkler. This year's graduating class from Grace Harbor College totals 44. Of those 44, not all of whom could be with us here tonight, I believe our youngest graduate is 16, and our most life experienced graduate is 69. That shows you that it's never too late to reach a goal. As Dr. Minkler mentioned, we're happy to include the GED recipients of the Gravity Program and East Grace Harbor High who were able to join us tonight. We celebrate all of you and your accomplishments. You all took different paths to get to where you are tonight, and you will all take different journeys after you leave tonight. But we share in your accomplishment, and please know that we are all extremely proud of you and what this represents for you tonight. So I would now like to introduce our first student speaker. This gentleman, a couple of weeks ago, received our Transition Student of the Year award. That tells you a little bit about him, to be acknowledged as one of the best, of which you are also here tonight. He is hardworking, he is persistent, and now he is a high school graduate and a member of your graduating class tonight. So please welcome to the stage to share a few thoughts with you, Jonathan Prince.
This is quite interesting. I've never been in front of a crowd this big, so bear with me here. Okay, 3 years ago to this day, I sat with my mother as she passed away with cancer. Fast forward to 3 years to now, and I've got my GED. Pretty exciting moment. I came to Grace Harbor College because I didn't know anybody out here, and frankly, I'm fluent with welding and fabrication along with construction, and I wanted to pursue my future in welding and fabrication. Little did I know I needed my GED first. So rewind a little bit and I talked to the office folks, and they got me going. And I just want to give some thanks to a couple of teachers here who really helped me out in getting through this. And one of them, a serious rock of mine, is Sarah Aiken, the language arts and reading and writing teacher. She was always there for me and really helped me out get through some things. Lisa Pressman, the science teacher. She helped me out and really helped me get through that. So Dennis Wassberg, the math teacher, is really cool going through math. Anyway, I just want to continue my thanks with a couple of people in the office. Diane Smith, other good people that helped me out, and Heidi Wood, Teresa Matheny, Sandra Lozano always has the mints in the cup at the front office. Amber Dybert and Danny Fieldstadt are always there to help guide you through your way if you need it. And Jennifer Barber always has the vegetarian soups on nice cold days at the school. Just a final word here, just to end it all here. Just gonna do this. Work hard, be honest, have fun, dream big, laugh often, and be true to yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jonathan. And when you get your food truck going down in Westport, make sure you let us all know so we can come down and get some of your great food. There's a word that I hope you haven't heard tonight or any time lately, and that word is just. Sometimes when we reach out to students to see if they're going to attend the ceremony tonight, we actually get the response, nah, it's just my high school diploma. Well, I want to be clear tonight with everyone that's here. There is no just in you earning this accomplishment tonight. You have worked hard. You have overcome challenges. You have earned the right to be able to say that you are a high school graduate. And there is no just about that. So stand tall, stand proud of what this night represents to you, your family, and to your future. There is also a group of people here who join you, not only in celebrating this accomplishment, who I'm sure most of you will agree have contributed a lot to your ability to be here tonight. And that is the faculty and instructors of the transition department. As you graduates know, these are folks who make you do all that homework, who set those deadlines and say, get it in on time, who pushed, who prodded you, perhaps inspired you to get the work done so you could be here tonight and share this occasion with them. I have the pleasure to work with these fine instructors day after day. They are a committed and dedicated group of faculty at this college, and I want to publicly acknowledge their work throughout this year and throughout all of the years. So faculty that are here tonight, please stand. Please accept our appreciation for your hard work and dedication. There is one faculty member here tonight who is actually this is her last night of participating in anything with Grays Harbor College. She is actually moving to Israel. So Lisa, I think I see you up there. Will you make your way down to the stage here as I'm talking? Because she's way up in the balcony. She's often in the background. You heard Jonathan mention her. If you took science here in the last couple of years, Lisa was the person behind your Canvas classroom. So you actually get to see her face and go, oh, that's the lady who was trying to teach me about biology and earth science and that kind of thing. Some of you might also have had her as our English language acquisition instructor in the evening. So Lisa, on behalf of the transition department, we want to thank you for your years here, albeit they are few. We wish you well in your journey to Israel and your new home there. And we have a little something to say thank you. Again, thank you for all you've done. So, all right. Do you want to say anything?
So as I'm always saying to my English language students, you need to speak the language that you are working in. So toda rabah, thank you very much, and may you all have shalom, peace.
Our second student speaker for this evening earned his high school diploma in 2015. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago. But since then, he went into the carpentry program, and 2 nights from tonight, he will be receiving his associate in technology degree in carpentry. He is here tonight. Yes, I agree. He is here tonight to share some thoughts with you as well. So please welcome Rath Reth.
To the class of 2018 GED and High School 21, I would like to start off by congratulating everyone in their success, including their high school education. You all deserve to be proud and happy. This is just the beginning of what the future holds for you. Today is all about you, celebrating your achievements. I'd like to share my story with every graduate sitting here. I, Rath Reth, was part of the GED/High School 21 program. I didn't think I was capable of finishing high school because of anxiety. Only failure came to mind at the beginning of the course. I kept questioning myself, thinking I wasn't smart enough, making it cloud my judgment. Entering Jason Lake and Trisha McIntosh class for GED, they gave me courage to strive for my goal every day. They helped to improve my math and English. It gave me a confidence to show up every day. I wanted to learn so bad to get past this barrier so that I could be successful in life. Little did I know, I was encouraged to do a program called High School 21. I'm very thankful that I was introduced to this program. I decided to complete my high school to receive my diploma. I was put in Brittany Ferry's class. Her class was very intense because it felt like a college course, but I was ready to change my ways and listen to what is being taught. Nothing can stop me at this point. I learned so much from her. In the end, I finished the program in 2015. It wasn't as bad as I thought because all the time and effort prepared me to complete the course. The same year, I decided to go to college because of Trisha. She gave me the extra push that I needed to pursue a degree in carpentry. My first year of college was a little hard, but Adam Pratt, David Blum believed in me, encouraging me to work harder and learn the necessary skills in carpentry. All the instructors in GHC were friendly and helpful. I didn't have trouble in completing my prereqs. I must say I wish high school had teachers like them. I kept doubting myself, thinking I wouldn't do too well. However, I managed to complete my associate technology degree with a 3.5 GPA. I was the vice president of a carpentry club, selected student of the month, and received the club leadership of the year. I even got a part-time as a groundskeeper for Grace Harbor College. I stopped with the what ifs. Now it's what's next. I will be chasing my dreams and becoming a union apprentice by the end of the summer. If I could do it, everyone here can. Don't ever discourage yourself. You deserve better. I'm chasing my goals, and so should you. Hold your head high. Class of 2018. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rath, for those words. So how many of you graduates here tonight have already or are thinking or have planned to move on to other classes? All right. For those who haven't, and possibly even some of you here in the audience, maybe you've been thinking, is college for me? Maybe, maybe not. I'm here to say, as Rath did, yes, it can be, and yes, it should be. Whatever you might think would be the obstacles, money, transportation, childcare, not smart enough, as Rath said. Those are only thoughts. There are solutions to those challenges, and there are a lot of people at Grace Harbor College who would love to help you find those solutions so that a college degree can be in your future just like it is on Friday for Wrath. So please come and see us if you have any thoughts about that at all. And some of the best people to come and see are the good people who day after day find solutions to students' problems. In the transition department, they're known as the staff of transitions, many of whom you've heard their names already mentioned tonight by those students. Heidi Wood, Sandra Lozano, Chris Strayhorn, Nikki Fortuna, Teresa, Anna, Amber, and Danny. They too work hard day after day to help students find solutions, provide encouragement and support, and I too appreciate their work just like you've heard this evening. I'm confident in saying that every graduate here has been probably helped by one of these fine ladies in one way or another. So this is my opportunity. I know they're all probably out there somewhere, so if they are, give a holler, raise your hand, and thank you so much for all you do day after day. And now we have another member of our transition family who is going to provide our musical selection this evening. Kari Hasbrock is an instructor in transitions as well as in music. You will see tonight why she teaches in music as we all enjoy her performance. She's going to accompany herself, and her song tonight is Is the Moment. Please welcome Kari Hasbrock.
This is the moment, this is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play. It's here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day, see it sparkle and shine, when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all these years I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will always recall
Thank you, Kari. That was just wonderful. Transition programs doesn't work in a vacuum at the college, and so I want to take just a moment to acknowledge the support of others who contribute to our success and our being able to support your success. Those folks would include Danielle and June and Stacy of the Workforce Funding Department, the Grace Harbor College Foundation. Some of you received testing scholarships provided by foundation money, so we want to thank them. If you took a GED test, you took it in our testing center here at the college, so we want to thank Jim Sorensen and the center. And if you happen to be from Raymond or Ilwaco, we certainly want to acknowledge the support staff at those centers who are there to support you as well. And now, we want to move to our keynote speaker this evening. She has been at Grace Harbor for about 10 years. She was instrumental in the development of our iBest programs at the college and eventually became the iBest welding instructor. She also teaches math, which I never quite understand why anybody wants to teach math. But anyway, she not only teaches it, she does an excellent job teaching math, and I'm sure many of you here this evening had her as your math instructor. Just a few short weeks ago, I thought that we were going to be saying goodbye to this person because she's moving to Puyallup, I think, and we thought that that would end her teaching career at Grace Harbor College. However, thanks to her initiative and her creative thinking, we are hoping that we can continue her teaching that weird subject of math online, even from a distance in the future. So we're not really saying goodbye. We're just saying happy move, and we're glad that we can keep you involved. So please welcome Tricia McIntosh, who has some words of wisdom to share.
I want to thank Diane for inviting me to speak tonight. To me, it's an honor. And I really enjoy being a part of graduations. Previously, I've always volunteered to help out. I love seeing graduates and the families that are supporting them, and it just makes me feel warm inside. As you enjoy this special night, I hope you have time to reflect on your journey. Acknowledge your decision to go for it, the work you put in to elevate your skills, the support and encouragement from your friends and family, and of course the obstacles that tried to get in your way as you got here. I like to think we all have a story of perseverance. Mine began 14 years ago after graduating from a teacher certification program. I was raised to be a go-getter. Both my parents are industrious and were very successful in their careers. After raising 4 children, my mom ventured out to start a wholesale business. My dad was a successful salesman. He started from the ground up, and over the years, he had more responsibilities and traveled the world. Both my parents modeled a great work ethic, which was passed on to me and my siblings. Following graduation, I was hired to teach a summer session with the Hoquiam School District. With a letter of recommendation following my first teaching gig, I was able to land a contract with the Aberdeen School District just 2 days prior to the school year starting. So you can imagine both my excitement and panic. My first year of teaching went pretty well. I was in charge of a kindergarten class. By spring, my students were performing basic math operations, writing phonetically in their journals, and reading primary books. Of course, there were a few bumps in the road, as many new teachers experience, but I had a great mentor, and that really helped. If only my second year of teaching went so well, I probably would still be teaching in elementary education, but it didn't. Teaching second grade proved to be the biggest challenge that I would encounter, including the time when my oldest daughter was a teenager. My background in teaching helped prepare me for teaching, as one would think. But new teachers don't always have all the tools in their toolkit readily available to them, especially when it comes to classroom management. I had a particularly challenging group of second graders, most behind in grade level, some with learning disabilities, others with behavioral disorders. I knew right away it was going to be a tough year, and I sought out the advice from colleagues, school counselors, and the administration. I was regularly trying new strategies, but it seemed like I was losing the battle. Midway through the year, I began experiencing physical symptoms of stress, and you can imagine going to work was a real struggle for me. I knew that I would have a new class the following year, so that gave me hope, and I dug in and did the best that I could. Unfortunately, my contract was not renewed after that year, and I was devastated. Even looking back after 12 more years of successful teaching, that memory still stings. In fact, I put off writing this speech because I didn't want to relive those feelings of failure and disappointment, and the memory of the depression that followed. But this speech is about something else. It's about perseverance. I still wanted to be a teacher. I wanted the opportunity to improve, to become equipped for challenges that would inevitably come again. I knew I was developing and that I had potential. I was eager to find another job, and though I was able to get some interviews, none of them panned out. Well, who knew that going to the county fair during the summer would change my career path? I ran into a woman I knew from years earlier. I told her I was a teacher and was looking for a job. She told me she worked at Grays Harbor College, and there was a position open to teach a GED fast track class, and she encouraged me to apply. So I did, and I had got an interview, but I didn't get the job. So in the meantime, I worked as a substitute teacher for various districts. I reasoned that subbing would be my way back in. It would provide me additional practice, and maybe administration would see my potential and would be willing to take a chance on me. But that never happened. Instead, I got a call from that woman from Grays Harbor College, and she had a job for me, and she said I could have it if I wanted it. And that's how I started at Grays Harbor College, in the back room of the Whiteside Education Center, teaching a family literacy program called Families at Work. Now, it took me a while to get out of the mindset of being a failure. Even though I was teaching, working in a profession that gave me great satisfaction, I was still feeling like I had failed. I had to get out of that mind frame that teaching and learning was only for mainstream education. But you and I know that's not true. We can be successful, find happiness, and find a fulfilling job. Looking back, I would never wish that year on anyone, but in the end, I landed on my feet. I persevered. Grays Harbor College gave me the opportunity to practice my teaching strategies, gave me the opportunity to explore my education interests like teaching math, developing curriculum, and collaborating with colleagues in contextualizing basic skills. I am forever grateful. Tonight, I am among educators, staff, and administrators who are cheering you on. We know that the traditional K-12 system does not always suit everyone, and that everyone can learn. I have seen many of you develop into excellent students. You are problem solvers, decision makers, and goal setters. You did what it took to pass the tests or earn the credit. You persevered. Instead of giving up, you now have new opportunities for continued education, higher wage jobs, and the satisfaction of your accomplishments. From time to time, I encourage you to reflect on your journey, as I have, even if it brings up disturbing memories. By following your timeline that brought you here, you will remember the people that made a difference in your life. Celebrate your success. You have earned it. Be kind to yourself, those you know, and those you don't. You might be the opportunity that helps another grow. Finally, persevere into the future and the challenges you face. Be open to the possibilities that come before you. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Tricia, for those great thoughts. Some of you might be thinking, wait, Diane's forgotten to acknowledge and thank a very important group of people here tonight. But I really haven't. I've saved the best for last. If any of you remember that took the orientation class in Canvas, I'm the one that sent those comments to you. I'm the one that said, hey, you need to get that assignment done before this deadline. Yep, that was me. And if you remember, one of the questions in the email assignment of that class asks you, who is your biggest supporter? Well, answers to that often include my child, my daughter, my son is my biggest supporter, my mom, my dad, my spouse, my partner, my fiance is my biggest supporter. And I'm guessing a lot of those folks are here with you this evening, sharing in this celebration with you. So yes, I've saved the best for last. And I too want to thank all of you here tonight supporting these graduates. Without you, we all know that they probably wouldn't be here tonight. You provided that support and that encouragement, that opportunity for them to say, nope, sorry, I can't go with you tonight, or, oh, could you watch my baby because I need to get my homework done. So on behalf of all of us here, the teachers, staff, and the rest of us in transitions, thank you for that support and for being here tonight to share this occasion. So let's get on with that celebration. This is what you all came for. So each of you tonight will have the opportunity to walk across this stage and receive a certificate from Grace Harbor College to acknowledge this occasion. I do want to take just a moment, however, to remind you that if you are a GED completer, I strongly encourage you to print out that information that you've earned that GED and put it somewhere safe because you might need it in the future. For those of you that are high school diploma recipients this evening, your actual diploma will come in the mail to you over the summer. But we do want to present you with this certificate to acknowledge your accomplishment tonight. It's my pleasure now to introduce our Vice President for Instruction, Dr. Emily Lardner, who will present our graduates.
Christian Brandner. Annalisa Watkins. Jasmine Sutter. Athena Wildenberg. Melissa Champ. Amber Ross. Christopher Grandchamp. Jacob Paul. Jared Robinson. Tony Laredo. Patricia Gagnon. Lila Hayes, Alexandra Smith, Gabriel Quintana, Jack Hagan, Cameron Combs, Liam Granis, Jerry Buback, Dakota Agnew, Gabriel Fiedler, Jonathan Prince, Sean Stout, Danielle Baker, Roger Tancred, Kyle Kronberger, Tanya Magnus, Aaliyah Fleur Pien, Stephen King, Tia Miller, Rachel Quimby, Otelia Kenny, Phoenix Vandriel, Adriana Montez, Constance Rook, Tammy Dalton, Lindsay Johnson, Joseph Keegan, Sinhua Feng, River Hudson, and graduates, when you're all back in your seats, there's one last ritual that goes with graduations, all graduations. This is the famous switching your tassel from your right side to the left side, and that's the mark that you really did graduate. So flip your tassels and congratulations.
All right, before we turn you loose, graduates, just a couple of quick reminders. Please remember to turn in your gowns, go around the building, make sure you give them your names so we don't have to bug you about getting your gown back. For all of you, we invite you to enjoy the punch and cookies out in the lobby as part of this celebration. The class picture will be on the website in a couple of weeks. So, on behalf of all of us, thank you for coming. Be safe. And we hope to see you graduates back in classes this summer or fall. Congratulations.
There's a party going on right here, a celebration.